guys put your hands together. Thank you guys for sticking around for Miss Jerry Evans.
Got some new jokes for you tonight. There's this big hoax going on where they're trying to cheat seniors out of their money. And they call up and they say they're from Medicare. Did you get your new Medicare card in the mail? And then you say no, because of course there isn't one, and then they want all your information. Well, I got one of those cards. And he says, "Hi, this is John from Medicare. Did you get your new card in the mail?" I said, "Well, yeah, actually I did get a card in the mail. It had your name and a picture of an asshole on it." Hung up. I don't think that one's gonna call back. I don't put up with any shit anymore. I'm a newly divorced woman. And my ex just told me the other night, you know, we're gonna have to be associated the rest of our lives because we have 2 daughters and grandkids in common. So we should do things together. And I said, okay, let's make a pact. Let's kill ourselves. You go first. They had to quit showing reruns of Fantasy Island on TV because everybody was getting it confused with Epstein Island. And they actually had a video of Epstein sodomizing Tattoo, and Tattoo is screaming, "The pain, the pain!" Oh! I started dating someone new. I'd been waiting for this guy to ask me out for quite a while. So I'm getting ready for the dates, and I put on a nice outfit, and I did my hair, and I did my makeup, and I get the perfume out. Well, you never know what's going to happen. I mean, you've got to be prepared. You've got to cover all the bases. Cover all those bases, first, second, third, and home. Maybe he'll slide into home. I don't know. You know. I have done something in my life that I'm proud of. I produced his asshole on his bike. I produced 2 beautiful daughters, and those brats are 40 years old. Spoiled shits. I should have beat their asses when I had the chance, but I didn't do it. And they think they're holier than thou. I've reverted back to my old tactics of sex on the beach that I used to do before I got married. And I told them about it, and they said, "Oh, that is disgusting. Just disgusting, mother, that a woman of your age would do something like that." And I said, "Oh, really? Well, let me tell you something, dearies. If I hadn't had sex on the beach, your asses wouldn't be here." What do you think of that? And where do you think your names came from? Sandy and Shelley? Spoiled shits. If they'd been born boys, I would have named them Rough and Rocky, but that's another story. Time is moving on, and I thought, I better find a religion and find one fast. I could never be a Catholic. My ex was a Catholic. Because if you even think about something bad, it's a sin. You're already in trouble for it. So why not do it? Yeah, I could never do that. And I can just hear me in confession. How much time do you have? "Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned, and I can't wait to do it again." And I could never be a Mormon because Mormon men can have as many wives as they want. I am selfish. I want my man all to myself, or I don't want him at all. And can Mormon women have more than one husband? No. And if they could, and they did, then they wouldn't be a Mormon. They'd be a moron. The hell, who wants more than one husband? But then I went to all these different churches, and I settled on the Baptist because the Baptist, you can get away with anything. The preacher got up and he said, "We are going to clean this town up. We're going to take all the alcohol and we're going to throw it in the river. And then we're going to take all of the dope and we're going to throw that in the river. And then we'll get the smut, the pornography, and throw that into the river." And then the choir got up and sang, "Shall We Gather by the River?" That's the church for me. Thanks. I'm Jerry Evans.
Alrighty, big round of applause for Jerry Evans. Big round of applause for all the comics. Big round of applause for Monet for serving us and again enduring our wonderful mix of comedy.